motherfucking live. It is what it is. What up, people?
Is it on your screen over there?
Talking to my producer, Jax. What up, y'all? What's good, man? Talk to me. This is my first time going live on my Facebook. Normally, I be mostly on Instagram. Everybody be saying, like, why you ain't over there on Facebook as much? I started off on Instagram, so, you know, that's what it is. A lot of interesting things going on out here, y'all. Got the Megan Thee Stallion. They said that she got something going on with as far as the gun. Had female residue on the gun. That's crazy. That's buck wild. And the thing with Lil Romeo, bonkers.
Crazy.
Like, I think it's crazy. I really want to express some things about that. I need to know what's going on with Lil Romeo, man. He big Romeo now, though. He's not a little Romeo. He's a grown ass man. Like, where they do that at? For real.
Oscar Wilcox, what's good, bro?
What up, Oscar? Okay, I see him. What's good, Oscar? I see you, bro. Salute. I'm chilling, trying to figure out what's going on out here, man. With our young, with the kids out here, man. And really, they ain't kids. They really grown. Or should I say, I guess, grown kids. And they get to the point where they grown enough, they feel they can do and say what they want to their parent. But doing that publicly, I don't know. That little Romeo thing kind of touching me, man. For real. What you think about Lil Romeo, Oscar? If you haven't seen it yet, you need to find out about it. Yeah, we're gonna definitely, or at least we can try to reach them. Sometimes it's hard when, they think they know everything, so to speak. So it's like, what can we do? But yeah, I want to just get into something, man. I'm just coming from outside. Me and my producer, man, we've been running around crazy.
Oscar said, what's going on with him?
That's the question. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm wondering myself. Oh, so that means you don't know. Well, what's been going on is Lil Master P put out he sent a respectful shout out to the guy that just killed himself going through a mental health crisis. And apparently Lil Romeo, he wasn't feeling that. He started saying something about how you gonna apologize, how Master P, which is his father, gonna apologize. How Master P, which is his father, going to, throw a big shout out to a guy that killed himself from mental health when his sister / Master P's daughter was going through mental health, and he act like he didn't acknowledge her. I don't know. Let me know where I'm bugging out at. I thought I seen Master P acknowledge his daughter. But according to Master P, his daughter, his son, he thought Romeo was actually upset and grieving because of his sister. But
James Week said it's fine.
James Week?
Yeah, James Week.
What up, James? Everything good? How you doing? Salute. So apparently, Master P thought that his son was grieving, Romeo was grieving. But now he's seeing like his son just acting out, far as saying as if Master P ain't looking out for him or the family or other people that be asking him for financial things or to help them. And he's saying he's tired of trying to help everybody, and he's not understanding why his son would go publicly and say these things about him. And I know that got to be touching to a father that bust his ass to even put his son in a position that he in. Lil Romeo, which is Big Romeo now, is larger than life, publicly across the world, everywhere. You gotta understand, he got commercials where he is the sponsor for a college. Lil Romeo have. He's on TV shows. He's on podcasts that's on Fox Soul. I mean, the list goes on with Romeo. I might not know all of them, and I know some of you guys might know some of the things that Romeo has accomplished thanks to his father. Right?
Joyce Regan said,
What's up, Mom? That's my mom. That's the big boss right there. It's the big boss. So, I'm wondering why would he go publicly and try and humiliate his father like that, saying that they're broke, everything is a facade, tired of going through all that, faking for the people, Master P is broke, and let's say he was broke, right? What type of broke is being broke? His broke might not be our broke, and even if he was broke, Romeo is in a position, you're 30-something years old. Your father put you in a position to maneuver on your own out here in this world. You in movies. You in so many other things. So make me understand why you can't do other things. Because that's what Master P was saying. Master P was saying, he put you in position basically to go and get the bag, get the money. Why you not going to get the bag and get the money? Now he's saying, and also he's saying that you didn't want to listen. You wanted to do it your way, bring your homeboys around and do whatever or however you wanted to do it, which is cool. A man gonna let you be a man. He gonna give you your wings to fly. He ain't gonna say nothing wrong. But if it don't work for you, how you gonna get mad if he don't do something else for you? You already in a position to hustle. You know how many people would love to say that they was Master P's son or daughter? And if you got that hustle mentality, you wouldn't even need your father. You just go out there and go get it and go do it. Make it happen. So my point is, I'm not understanding why you would do such a thing like that to tear your father down in front of the public. Now, if you're mad, I feel like your father said, just you should have came to the house and talked to him like a man. What Jay-Z say, Jax? Only family that's feuding will not be a success. He said it in one of his raps, man.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of how he worded it.
Right.
Nobody wins it when the family feuds.
Nobody wins when the family feuds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like this is a sticky situation. So really, what I want to touch on. Everybody know Master P's story. He comes from the streets in New Orleans. He grew up hustling, selling drugs. So grew up hustling, selling drugs, left the drug scene alone when he found another outlet to something that he liked doing, which is the music. He figured out how to do that. He accomplished that. He was successful with that. He took his his accomplishments, and then he transferred some of whatever he was doing and put it into his kid, which is Romeo. I don't know about the other ones, as far as what he did with them. I know Romeo because I watched him grow up with P and P's team, and was very successful. So my thing is, why Romeo don't look at it like my father could have went to jail for the rest of his life by even putting me in this position. And the position that you are in is a position that people would die to have, man. And I want to give Master P thumbs up because he did his, he spoke out one time. Just I guess it came on when it came on today, Jax.
I seen it last night, and then they was really covering mostly today.
Okay, so whenever it came on, he might have did it yesterday, and I really wanted to give him thumbs up because he didn't attack the situation, talking crazy about his son and to his son, and it's hard because they going through grief. It's not cool to bury a child. Child's supposed to bury the parent. So he had to be going through something as well. But to actually go publicly and say y'all broke, your father's broke, he's fronting and lying and stuff like that. And he was just commenting about mental health. And Master P is a big figure out here. So if people such as himself would all chime in about mental health because it's real. If everybody chimed in about that, which is a celebrity that people look up to, star power's for real, maybe we can get some more things done with mental health. That's why these schools are being having these shootings. It's crazy. So Romeo, as a grown man, because you are a grown man, you should mostly cater to helping the situation, not going against your father and creating a whole nother situation. The diversion from the real truth of their mental health problems is really a factor out here, and he only spoke about mental health problems, and he felt bad about another person taking their own lives because of mental health. Let's don't forget the big picture of what he was trying to say. Now, if you was upset with him, yeah, I agree. You should have went to the house and talked to him. And then it's another thing about you saying that your father took your tax money to pay off the IRS so he wouldn't go to jail. I think that's another thing that should have just stayed in-house. Due to the fact of everybody don't need to be in your business. Not only that, if that was true, or I can't say if it was true, if it is true, why you not out there trying to make another hustle, get you some other money, and say, yo, Dad, I got you? Why you ain't say, yo, Dad, I'm going to take care of that with you, but make sure that I'm cool after a certain time. And if so, and he didn't do that, then still go to the house and talk to him about it. But still, you have enough power to go out there and get you some money. So, I mean, this whole situation, man, is crazy because the kids want to go against the parents when y'all get a certain age after the parents make sure y'all was good when y'all was little. Parents that risk their lives, parents that haven't risked their lives. It's parents that been in corporate world that I know for a fact, and their kids is on drugs now and talking to them crazy, and they can't even help them because they try, but they don't want to hear it. They don't want to listen. And then Master P do a show, a reality show or something, and I think it was showing that he was trying to help his daughter on that reality show. So I mean, I'm not getting it, man. And I'm only saying it because I don't like that the Master P and the Romeo going against each other, because I thought they was tight, man. They look like, you know, he did right by Romeo, man. So that's what's crazy, y'all. So, you know, y'all give me your opinions on that, man. And let me know what y'all think.
Oscar Wilcox said, whenever family issues are, as men, we learn from our mistakes. Romeo should have checked him out of the media. That sounds like a family issue, not for the public eyes.
Right. That's a fact.
Mike Monroe said, good words, nephew. And Montrese Johnson said, facts.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And my mom is up here watching right now. And, you know, as we get older, people go through things. I went through things with my mom. And I had to come back and apologize. For real. Because that's my heart. That's what made me who I am sitting right here right now to this day. I can say this publicly. So, that's why I really can't understand the Romeo situation. Because I know what that's like. It ain't cool not talking to your parent, beefing, and that stuff. That's a no-no. We don't curse around our mama to this day. That's never gonna happen. My brother Ant was playing and joking with her the other day and slipped and said a word. She looked at him crazy. He was like, "Oh, Mom, my bad. I was just." She's like, "I know, but you're feeling too good, man. You need to go home and sit down." For real. But that's how that is. You know what I'm saying? So, so I can't make this stuff up. And then I want to go into, I had a good time this weekend. I learned a lot of things. I want to speak about it in my, I want to speak about it. I went to D.C. and the D.C. culture is so real, so extravagant. I've been to D.C. several times. My pops used to take us to D.C. when we was little to meet my father's best friend out there. And I was just little at the time, and as I got older, I've been to D.C. here and there, but this weekend, I had one of the most tremendous times, one of the most greatest times in my life. One of my great friends, Unique Mecca Audio, it's like a brother to me, is a brother to me. My big brother took me to meet some great men. We grew up hard, meaning, and I want to say this right, grew up in, in the streets back then. We ain't know no better. We thinking we doing something slick, especially me anyway, because my moms wasn't having it, and I had to sneak and do a lot of stuff. But I met a few good men, that they're home now. They did a lot of time. Most of them had 20 years, 30 years, and stuff like that. And Unique was able to bring some friends with him to Antoine White from D.C. He just came home, and he and his whole team embraced me like they knew me already because of my brother Unique. And I'm saying this to say, these guys did a lot of time, and a lot of the things that they've been talking about is what me and Unique been talking about. They trying to help and save the youth, and these guys was like nothing to even play with out in them streets, like at all. Like the guys that was in the party I was in basically ran the streets of DC, and the way their mental is right now, and I'm sitting there with them and talking with them. I'm looking around like I would have never thought the reputation that they had in their past would be the guy that's sitting right in front of me right now. And nothing to brag, these was some guys, type of guys that's like nothing to play with. So y'all can kind of get what I'm saying. I don't want to get too far in detail. Just imagine DC, New York guys that was nothing to play with back then. Those was these type of guys. Now they humble. A few of them talking about, yo, I gotta go to work tomorrow and stuff like that. I'm coming out to see you before you leave, Unique. Things like that. But I'm saying that to say, they are putting together something to do a lot of speeches at colleges, what me and Unique already was trying to put together, and they were saying we don't want to just do that right here in this city. We want to do this to take this across the world to show the young guys, because it's really turning into an epidemic of how these young cats is killing each other. Before, when the crack came, it was cool to smoke crack and all that until it got crazy. People losing responsibility, people not eating, people walking around looking like zombies with any of those drugs. But I'm just going to say the crack right now, right? Then they raised a war on crack. So raising a war on crack should be the same thing, raising a war on these kids killing each other. So, you know, the government ain't going to do nothing about that. That's why they take away our youth centers. So the kids don't got nowhere to go. So only thing they got to do is stay on the internet and talk junk, talk crazy to each other, beefing with each other on the internet. And then when they go out eating or shopping and see each other somewhere, they start shooting at each other. Never been to a gun range. They don't end up shooting the person that they are shooting at, and end up shooting a kid, a grandmother, a mother, a father, an uncle, the wrong people, and they run home and back on the internet again laughing like it's a game. And the guys who I was with in DC, those are the big brothers that's home now. They home now. Now they can show these young cats that is busting them guns, that look up to them because they used to bust their guns. Then they're not busting them guns no more, and they could tell them, you think you're doing something slick, you bust that gun, tomorrow when you wake up, you in jail, it ain't gonna be nothing sweet at all. So now the real big brothers, the big fathers, the big homies, all those are coming home. And this is another thing. The little cats that's out here that did or do look up, I had to say did and do, because when they was in jail, they did look up to them. Now they home, they going to have to look up to them, if that makes sense. Because now they home officially. But that's really one of the problems. All of those type of guys are been gone. They back in, they've been gone in, locked up in prison. Now they back home. So hopefully we can make a difference. So now I've been seeing a lot of comments with a lot of people be saying, man, we don't want to hear them back in the day stories. Why do y'all keep telling them? And some people go in there and check them, because it's good stories for you to hear so you can learn where not to go. And that's what it's all about. But we always going to have to reiterate, I'm not bragging, because negative information travel faster than positive information. So as soon as you sound like you bragging, and one right person say they bragging and it starts spreading like wildfire, they're not going to want to hear our truth. Or the truth that's coming from somebody that's really been there, done that. I've never did 20, 30 years. I had 5, I did 3, I was facing 60 years. And I took it to trial. I could, if I'd have blew, if they would have had me in the right, I probably would have got at least 30, 40. And that was state time. Thank God. But these guys actually did it. But let me also say, a lot of these guys had life or double lives, 60 and 70 years. And they really home because of, laws that passed. So they got a second chance of life. So that's probably God speaking to us to really help our youth out here. So this weekend was something real serious for me. I got to meet a lot of guys that have been somewhere I haven't, and I can also say I look up to them like big brothers, and some of them that's probably my age bracket. I look up to them for being stand-up men, and went somewhere and held it down and said, I know what I did. I'm going to be a man, and I'm going to handle mines. I'm not going to pull nobody else in to take them away from their family. So, I'm going to let y'all know what happened at the party. So, Anton White threw a party. It was his welcome home party in D.C. And it was a party where nobody had to pay for nothing. Food, everything free. Bottles free. And I don't mean when you come and you get one bottle for this booth, or maybe 2 bottles for this booth, 2 bottles for that booth. You order as you drink. I'm seeing 4, 5, 10 bottles coming to booths. We got bottles coming to our booths. We finishing. You know, because it was some other people in our booths. I can't really see how many, because so much was going on in all the other booths. But all I kept seeing was bottles coming all night. At least till it was over. And then when people trickled out, it slowed down. So basically, as you drink, you waitress come around, you make another order, you get some more bottles. All night. He wanted to make sure all his friends that is home, friends that he haven't seen in a while, friends of his friends had a good time. That right there is some real commendable grown man stuff. And I talked to him personally, and he told me, once again, he said, yo, we all got to get together. We got to team up. Doesn't matter what state nobody's from, and we're not worrying about one city. We all got to get together and go around and let them know, let these kids know that that's not where it is. Because when kids is killing kids, that's crazy. In real life, like, that's becoming an epidemic. Kids killing kids. I can't imagine hearing nothing about something happened to my kid because somebody was shooting and they missed and hit mines. I can't imagine Master P pain right now. I can't, and it has nothing to do with his problem. Has nothing to do with his kid getting shot. But I'm saying the pain of losing a child. That's tough right there.
Tawana Atkins said, yes, amen.
That's tough right there. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine any of our family members in a mall somewhere chilling and these little kids don't know how to shoot, just shooting. I can't imagine the kid might know how to shoot and walk up and just kill somebody in my family just because. And it's about nothing. They might, like I always say, kids, they can get on the internet, be on the internet all day. One kid might say, why you liking my girl picture? Don't be liking my girl's picture. Instagram and Facebook is full of likes or whatever. That don't mean I'm like your girl, I'm trying to holler at her. And vice versa. A woman say something, a female say something to another female about liking her man pictures. It's just a like. And then you got some people that want to be on there and be funny and liking pictures just for spitefulness. And then all that creates a problem. But they can do that from the comfort of their homes. When we was growing up, we didn't have Instagrams and all social media. So it wasn't easy just to be getting into a beef with somebody sitting from your house or wherever you at riding in a car. We either had to be out at a party or something, fall out with somebody, or you might go to New York, we got blocks. So we might walk through a block, look at somebody, and they're going to ask, why you looking at me crazy? Which was still ignorance too. But right now, it's way worse because it's more open space far as the social media is concerned. It's global. You can get in beef with somebody from here all the way down to Atlanta. You go down to Atlanta, you think you partying and chilling. You forgot you didn't talk crazy to somebody on the internet. You partying and they might see you and say, yo, ain't that's that guy or ain't that girl that when I showed you she was talking or he was talking crazy to me on the Instagram, and they look and see you down there, and vice versa. You might see somebody down there, and that's how it happens. Dead, jail. Most of y'all don't got no money to bury yourself. Then you leave your parent having to bury you. A lot of y'all sit in that freezer for a long time while you dead, waiting for your family to get money to bury you. Now, your family's sad, heartbroken, you dead. You don't care about that? It don't make sense. When y'all gonna figure it out, like, to chill with that? I used to be out there running around. My mom's always tell me, and my pops, what you doing out there? You better slow down. You think you know everything. And I was out there. I was making moves, running around. And then, it came to a time when I had to tighten up and sit still. You gotta sit still. And sometimes even when you sit still, you can get caught up in something. But I'd rather get caught up in something sitting still, because then it was something that was out of my control. But don't just be all over the place, all over the internet, beefing with people and all that for what? If I walk past a person and he bumped me or she bumped me, I'm going to say, excuse me. Sometimes it is what it is. Give a person a pass, or you got to think for another person sometime. They might be doing something, bump you, look at you, might not even want to say excuse me. You say excuse me for them and keep it moving sometime, man. You know who you are. You know what you can do to somebody, but all that sometimes is just irrelevant. But we got to fall back, man. We got to fall back. And that thing I was talking about with Romeo earlier, man, I don't know. I like Master P, and I like what he stand for, and I see where he came from. And when Snoop Dogg was going through what he was going through with, I think, Death Row, he didn't have a home to go to at one time, but Snoop is hot, which this is what you call a hustler. He came up out of that hole even if he wasn't with Death Row no more. And guess who helped him? Master P said, yo, come over here. I'm going to give you $1 million, man. Make sure you always straight. And if he gave that man $1 million, ain't no if. The world said he gave him $1 million. So I can't make this up. He took his $1 million and he was back where he's supposed to be. And look at Snoop now. On any and everything moving. That's what a hustler is. That's what Lil Romeo supposed to did. Took all of his the power that he got, the power of his father, the power of who he is, because Romeo is a big name. He in a lot of movies. He's supposed to took all of that and when it made him some more millions. So if something happened to his father, you be your father's crutch and pull him up. Oh, Dad, that happened? Oh, here, take that. And if you saying that your father used your money, because you say he took my money to go and da-da-da-da-da-da to pay the IRS, those words alone is crazy. To say he took your money. You're supposed to say, well, I gave him my money to get right and get on. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's supposed to go. He ain't take your money to get on or whatever. Like, and even if he did do that, go get you some more money. You ain't even got to talk about it no more. If he ain't pay you back, all right, it is what it is. My father bought me in this world. He done bought me this, bought me that, got me this, got me that. Da-da-da. You was his investment. A lot of, you know how many parents live right up the street and don't even acknowledge their kids? Be living right up the street from them. And kids now, y'all want to act, when your parents take care of you from ground up, y'all want to act crazy when you get a certain age because you don't want to listen no more. That's bugged out to me. It's bugged out to me, man. Nobody's bigger than their parent. Parents is like God to us. God is first. Parents is second to us, because God is first to our parents. And I'm sure Master P good outweighs bad. I'm Sure, it's good out where it's bad, man. And he tired of having to take care of everybody all the time and give you this and give you that. Like, nobody want to do that all the time. When you can go out there and get it. But if you got a real problem, then just like he said, come to the house and talk to him. For real. Who said that? Tawana Atkins said, I'm starting to think they the ones he's putting the guns in our neighborhood. Who? Because that's what they wanted. Oh yeah, she probably meaning the government putting the guns out here. That's the only way they're gonna get out here. They are the ones who make them. How else they gonna get out here? And they get big gun Dracos, where you can just spray. You can't even get away from that type of gun. You better have some type of military training, know how to dive, roll, and all kind of stuff. Because the guns these young cats got, when they spray them, they lose control of it. Because it's you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like that. Like that's wild, man. It's wild out here. But
meanwhile, the females is taking over the rap industry because all the dudes is dying and killing each other.
That's another thing. That's a fact. Guys done let the women in, and they ain't letting up. I ain't mad at them though.
At all.
Yeah, let the women rock and roll. I think it should have been even anyway.
Yeah, buddy.
5 women rocking, 5 men rocking. 10 women rocking, 10 men rocking. It is what it is. But the women figured it out.
Yes.
But I definitely can let you know though, it's some men behind the behind the scenes pushing the buttons now though.
Yeah.
But a lot of women know the game now. They know the game. And they ain't letting up. Hey, I give them thumbs up. I give anybody thumbs up making some moves, making noise, making money. Shoot, I'm happy for them.
What you think about Glorilla? She's doing really good right now.
I like Glorilla. She got
Glow.
Glorilla, right? Yeah, Glorilla.
Yeah.
I like Glorilla. She got a little swag, you know. She got her little country talk and all that. But one thing I did, I listened to her lyrics. She talking about something. You know what I'm saying? And I give anybody thumbs up that can come from somewhere that that's not like a big a city that's not like a big phenomenal for rap, or wherever she came from. She came out of the blue and she killing them right now. So
Memphis. She's signed to Yo Gotti.
oh word, that's what's up. Yo Gotti snatching everything up, moving. That's proper. That's a big thing. So well, she come from a city that is making noise then.
Mm-hmm.
Or
What's
state.
some other female rappers you've been keeping an eye on lately?
It was just mainly her. You know me, I don't really listen to radio that much.
There's one other. I think she's from Carolina, either Carolina or Atlanta. Shy from the Tray.
Oh yeah, I heard about her.
Face of the city.
I heard about her.
Yeah, she got her little TikTok thing moving, little Instagram joint.
She killing the game.
Yeah, she's.
I've been hearing about her.
Dope artist. I just need to see her break mainstream. She's doing a viral circuit online right now, but she ain't popped like on the main circuit just yet. But I'm sure she will. She's on the way.
Big facts, bro. So y'all know what it is, man. Street Knowledge Podcast. We about to bring y'all some crazy stuff. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all follow my brother Unique Mega Audio Prison Stories on YouTube. This is his book right here. I gotta promote that. That's my brother. This is a autographed copy. Hold up. I gotta show them this autographed copy from my brother, Aurora Harlem. This is what we was doing this weekend. He was signing books and everything in DC. So yeah, we gotta support each other. And Y'all make sure, and this is another thing. Our first page got hacked, and we got a new page, which is cool. We good. The old page got a white logo. Nobody follow that. It's the black logo. It's the black logo. That's the official page, which y'all will be seeing a lot of new things on YouTube. Anyway, on YouTube, Street Knowledge Podcast.
When you search Street Knowledge Podcast, look for the black logo.
Exactly, the black logo, and you'll see the new things that's up there. The one that got hacked is outdated, so y'all will know y'all not on the right page. And I got Uncasa up there. I got ISO Kenny up there. The TikTok King. Yes. 40.2 million views. I interviewed him. I got Fresher. His new project is out. Y'all remember him from Wait a Minute song with Cardi B, with Remy Ma. He killing them right now. His new single. And who else we got up there, man?
730E.
Got my boy 730E, Dipset. He home. And who I said, Uncasa, right? Yeah. Uncasa, Dipset. He give you how he got signed to Dipset. He give you all the history how Dipset killed the streets from selling just mixtapes and blew up to be a phenomenal.
You got the stand-up girl, Erica Thomas.
Got Erica Thomas.
Yeah. And more to come.
Man, I got plenty more to come. Plenty more to come. I'm trying to think of some more, man, before we sign out, man.
Now on the old joint, if you want to go throwback, you got Brian Dawson up there. You got
oh yeah, I got Brian Dawson up there. You know, he's like the Funk Flex of Raleigh. K975. I got Waleed.
The throwback got celebrity.
And and you said Erica Thomas. No, it's Ebony.
Ebony, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, don't get me beat up. That's my family right there. Don't get me beat up.
I'm so sorry.
It's Ebony Thomas.
Yes.
Crazy story how she had 10 years incarcerated, and those are segments of real stand-up women that went to jail, went to prison, didn't tell, didn't snitch, stood up like a real woman, did her time, came home. Now she's a community activist. She worked for the community. She owned her own shuttle business. You know, that's what we highlighting. Women that's like that. And you know, it's, you know, for the up and coming young women out here. And also the young men too. Give them something to look up to from a women perspective as well. So that's what we doing. Street Knowledge Podcast, man. Me and my producer Jack Beach about to roll out. Y'all going? Matter of fact, y'all just get ready for that DC thing, man. That's real heavy, man. I'm really proud of that. That's a proud moment because we about to do some real heavy things, and I'm gonna be able to get to do it with some real strong-minded, grown men, grown individuals, man. Thanks to everybody that's been supporting Street Knowledge Podcast. Make sure y'all go up there, subscribe. Hit us up in our Cash App here and there. It don't matter. No amount is a big amount. 25 cents, whatever. We don't care. It's just something to help benefit, to keep informative information for the kids, for y'all. When I hear something, I'm coming and I'm bringing it. If you hear it from me and you already heard it, I'm going to still give it to you my way. Because you might think that their way was the right way. And I might think my way the right way, but that's how we doing that, man. I see y'all later. You rolling with your boy Big Bootsie, Jack Beats, Street Knowledge Podcast. We out.